Hello and welcome back to the house in Fata Morgana, a Requiem for Innocence. We have one sub-episode left. Happily Ever After. I don't know if I trust that title, but yeah, we'll see. A tale beyond their happy end. No going back to sleep today, Michelle. Time. What's the time? What, 9? We're meeting at 10. That was my second alarm, wasn't it? Out of bed now, no time to waste. How big of an oaf would I look if I were late because I slept in? Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Normally I have no problem waking up, but I had trouble falling asleep last night thanks to my nerves. What am I, a 5-year-old? Breakfast, I can do without. I need to get dressed and cleaned up. Teeth brushed? Check. Hair brushed? Check. Buttons all lined up properly? Check. Tag removed from my new shirt? Check. Room? A disaster. I was planning to clean it when I got up this morning. That's fine though. It's not like I'm inviting her over. I shouldn't even be thinking about that on our first time out. Okay, all set. Here goes. Happily Ever After. There are memories ingrained in my soul. Were I to tell anyone, they might think I was mad. Or maybe that I had been reading too many New Age self-help books. Or possibly even that I was a member of a shady cult. But in any event, it likely wouldn't give many people a good impression of me. In my memory of my past life, the soul was held in great regard and the church wielded nearly absolute power. But neither of those things were true of the present day. While people had more freedom, more choices, and more opportunities than ever before, there were things they had lost, no longer accepted. That the soul was real. That miracles actually happened. That there was still so much about the world we didn't know, didn't understand. People these days were simply not inclined to accept such truths. But I wasn't particularly troubled by the fact that few were likely to believe me. I didn't feel alone in my knowledge. Because I wasn't. Because on that faithful day, we found each other again. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. She turned toward me, the very same Giselle from my memories. And just as I recognized her, she too knew exactly who I was. For the two of us have memories. Memories ingrained in our souls. And no longer did those memories serve as shackles. This is insane. Okay, let's be honest for a moment. I don't remember if I saw that previous CG, if we saw that in the first game at the end already, but I definitely saw it somewhere. But I wasn't sure how much we're really gonna see of this scenario. Okay, I'm okay. If I can keep up this pace, I should make it right on time. Thank goodness. Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't growl in front of her. In a turn of events that can only be described as miraculous, we were reunited after nearly 1,000 years. It was the sort of dramatic moment you might see at the end of a movie or a novel, the point at which the story was finished and nothing more needed to be told. But our lives continued on past that moment. An uneventful, hardly noteworthy succession of days. Nothing particularly different from what you might find in any other random person you chose off the street. But it was that little fistful of happiness we had sought for so many years. We were just two ordinary people now. There is no drama or excitement in the tale that follows. Only a small slice of two regular lives. It had only been about a week since our reunion, and while I would have loved to grab Giselle by the hand and take her home with me right then and there, I couldn't simply uproot her from her own life. Both of us were busier than we had been in the Middle Ages, myself with work and her with university. So after that, we quickly caught each other up on our present life situations, exchanged contact information, and agreed to meet up the following week. I then walked her to the station, and that was the end of that. A rather underwhelmingly mundane conclusion to such a dramatic, tearful reunion. Especially coming right after I had said, I want to spend my days with you, with that smile always at my side, and nothing to get in our way. Though I suppose it shouldn't have come as any surprise that reality wasn't as simple as fairy tales. That meant today would be our first chance to spend any real quality time together. Hence the butterflies in my stomach and having not gotten much sleep last night. By all accounts, I had no reason to be nervous. We knew each other better than perhaps two people ever should. But this was different. This was now. We weren't just in a new era. We'd been given entirely new lives. Not a second late. Am I here first? Thank goodness. I want to start off on the right foot here, and keeping her waiting is not the way to do that. But thankfully Michelle. Did not make it here before her. Good morning. Good morning, Giselle. Are you feeling okay? You're red as a beet and you're breathing pretty heavily. Never felt better. Well enough to do a little running, in fact. You ran all the way here. There was no need to rush. I didn't want... I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Oh no, not at all. You're here right on time. I suspected you might show up early, so I wanted to be here at least 5 minutes beforehand. I suppose I did show up a bit early. When did you get here exactly? About 5 minutes ago, I think. Now the truth. 9:30. That's way too early. I was just, I was so eager to see you again. I'm sorry, I let myself get a bit too excited, didn't I? No, it's fine. I mean, I hardly slept for the same reason, so... Anyway, I'm sorry for making you wait so long. No worries. I spent the extra time in the cafe right there, and I couldn't have been happier. Happier about waiting? Absolutely. You can see the station's entrance through the cafe's windows. And as I was sitting there, giddily imagining you out there among the crowds looking for me, that 30 minutes went by before I even knew it. Is that so? Was that creepy? No, not creepy at all, just... My heart may have skipped a beat. And don't forget, I'm a pro when it comes to waiting. Half an hour may as well be half a second. I'll still try and avoid keeping you waiting in the future. I'd appreciate that. So, what's the plan? You said you were going to choose where we went. Ah, yeah. Today's schedule was all on me, at my own request. For one, I wanted to show her I could be more proactive than in the past, and for two, I wanted her to just be able to enjoy the day without worrying about anything else. After all, this was our first date. Shall we start with a movie then? Oh, I like that idea. I haven't been to the cinema in a while, but it's just not the same watching on a TV at home. I can't wait. I was afraid it might come off as too safe, but Giselle seems fond of the idea. Thank you, whoever invented movie theaters. And thank you, whoever wrote that dating manual. What? So, what are we going to see? Oh. Oh? What should we see? So you only decided on a movie and not a specific one, Michelle? I thought you wanted to go because you had something in mind. Sorry, I was so focused on figuring out where to take you. Oh, trip 2 steps out of the gate. Oh, don't beat yourself up. It's fine. Finding something to see once you're there is fun too. Let's do that then. We'll go to one of the bigger theaters, something with a large selection. Perfect. How are they so cute? What? Michelle, a very, very silly question for you. Yes? Are you someone who gets popcorn at the theater? Well, she wasn't lying about how silly it was. That said, my empty stomach appreciates her bringing up the subject of food. Michelle? Right, not usually. I prefer to focus on the movie. Oh, really? I like to have a bag to munch on while I'm watching personally. I'm with you, girl. By all means. It's not going to bother you hearing me crunch in your ear? Not particularly, no. If it were anyone else, then maybe. I'm in a popcorn mood today myself, so I'll get a bag as well. Can't fight this hunger any longer. Oh? Alright, then we'll get one salted and one sweetened. Oh, the ticket counter's open. Have you decided what we're seeing? Is there anything you'd like to see? I was thinking you could choose. I want you to decide, Michelle. I'm curious to see what kind of movie you pick. I see. Well then. Oh no, what? We get to choose? Action, romance, horror, animated or naughty? Let me save. I don't know if there's like a correct answer here, but just in case. And because I will definitely go back on my own time and check out the other options, like what reactions they will get. I guess the obvious choice is romance here, isn't it? Like personally, I'm a horror fan, but with these two, I don't know if they need that right now. We want to keep it light, right? So let's go with romance. How about this one? Ooh, the poster, the title. Everything about it oozes sappy romance. This was the last movie I would have expected you to pick, Michelle. Is this something you actually want to watch? You didn't just choose it for me, right? I have no particular objections to this movie. Although I'm not especially interested in it either. Oh, I know. You just want to see the lead actress naked. I beg your pardon? I mean, it is a romance movie, and that's an important part of romance. I mean, not necessarily, but I hear what you're saying. Maybe so, but I don't appreciate you making it sound like I'm just a horny teenage boy. Well, if that's not why you chose it, I'm stumped. What kind of person does she think I am? I simply thought it would be more appropriate for a date than, say, a horror film or a thriller. And crucially, it's the kind of movie I can only watch with you. Yeah. The audience does tend to be groups of women or couples. It would be pretty awkward going alone, huh? That's not what I meant at all. I was just concerned with helping set the mood. But whatever, I suppose. Well, you can rest easy today, Michelle. Now you get to be the guy everyone's jealous of, walking into a sappy chick flick with a pretty girl on your arm. You can stop cursing every couple you walk past now. Why are you acting like I'm some kind of sad, lonely loser? You sure look the part. Giselle, please. Oh, I love them. Alright, well, I'll go get the tickets. I won't be too long. I'm coming with you, and I'd at least like to pay for... No, please allow me, if you would. Okay. Thank you. That was wonderful. I can't stop thinking about the ending, when they finally got together. I cried all the way through the credits, and then some. I'm impressed with how well you held yourself together, Michelle. Well, you know, it wasn't so much a matter of me holding myself together, as me being so focused on her I hardly paid attention to the movie. I spent the whole time thinking about how maybe I should try to hold her hand or something. That I have no idea what the movie was even about. And I didn't even manage to do that. I'm hopeless. Michel? Oh, yeah, right. It was a wonderful movie. It was. So tell me, what was your favorite scene, Michel? I... What was yours, Giselle? It's a tough choice, but I'd have to go with the part where the girl's about to fall into a pit of lava and the guy risks death to save her. What in the hell kind of movie was that? Yeah, I agree. That part had me on the edge of my seat. You don't remember a thing about the movie, do you, Michel? Huh? Why on earth would there be any lava pits? I swear you were distracted the whole time. Sorry. I was right, wasn't I? You don't like romance movies very much. I wanted you to pick something you would like, not force yourself to sit through something just for me. It's not that I don't like them, just... Next time, we'll see something more to your tastes. Maybe a movie about a serial killer that targets couples. Why do you think I have some kind of grudge against couples? I mean, you look the part. I probably deserve that, but still. Alright, so what's next on the agenda? I was thinking we could go to a cafe nearby and relax. Or maybe a park. The weather is quite nice. Let's go to the park then. I brought lunch for us. Oh, you did? Does that mess up your plans? Oh, no, not at all. I'm thrilled. I love your cooking. Thank you. This will be the first time you've had it in a millennium, huh? Not something you hear every day. Oh, I just realized. Are you alright spending so much time outside? You're still sensitive to sunlight, aren't you? Sorry, I should have asked you sooner, but it completely slipped my mind. Don't worry, I'm fine. A lot of progress has been made in the last 1,000 years. My doctor has me using special sunscreen, and I make sure to keep a pair of sunglasses on me at all times. While it does still cause slight inconveniences, the difference between before is night and day. I'm so glad to hear that. I like this spot. There certainly are a lot of people here, though I suppose it is the weekend. Looking out at the beautiful scenery, everyone just quietly enjoying themselves. Life is good, wouldn't you say? Look at them, you can even nap here. The weather is great, so I can hardly blame them. Would you like to join the fun after we eat? My lap is yours for the napping. I would love absolutely nothing more, but I don't want to answer too quickly and come off as clingy or creepy. Plus, I feel like it would be rude to sleep on our first date. Let's spread out the blanket and have lunch then, shall we? I made an assortment of sandwiches. You snooze, you lose. Oh, Michel. Thank you very much. The sandwiches were delicious. Oh no, it was my pleasure. I'd love to make you something a little more hearty next time. You'll have to come over sometime. I'd be happy to, but don't you live with your family? Would that make it too awkward? I'll wear my best suit and bring a gift. That would just make it even more awkward. My mom and sister are relaxed, friendly girls. Make yourself right at home. And your father? I know he passed away when she was young in our previous lives. Oh, my dad. And I guess it's the same this time around. Oh God, I forgot about him. He's always like, if you bring a guy home, I'll make sure he never comes back again. Right, I'm glad to hear he's alive and well. He's a bit overprotective. I don't think he actually means it though. I'll have to meet them eventually. So I'll make sure I'm ready for anything. And, how are your parents, Michelle? They're doing fine. They live in the suburbs not far from here, and I go back to visit occasionally. Oh, neat. Sounds like things are pretty different for both of us this time around. Out of curiosity, are your parents Lady Lydie and Lord Antonin? I don't think the Lord and Lady is necessary. Force of habit. But no, they are not my parents this time. And ever since my memories came back, I've had odd moments of dissociation where my life doesn't feel like it belongs to me. Oh yeah, that's happened to me a few times too. Some things are the same as before, but a lot's changed. Sometimes memories of my old family come back to me, and I start wishing I could see them again. Tell me, am I any different? I am, aren't I? I can't possibly be the exact same person I was back then. I have a different family, different values. I was raised in a different environment. The same could be said of me. I have led a very different life than my previous one. I've read that we're always changing, that we're never exactly the same person we were even a second ago. Oh? Cells are constantly dying and dividing. Around 10% of the bone tissue in your body is replaced every year. I can hardly be considered the same man I was merely a few years ago, never mind in an entirely different life. I guess. And that's just on a physiological level. The mind is the same way. I didn't think and feel the same way as a child that I do now. We are, in essence, in a perpetual state of transformation. I still think of you as the same Michelle, though. And are you? That's all there is to it. While, scientifically speaking, we may be constantly changing, we're still able to recognize each other as each other. And perhaps that is the nature of the soul. I love the Giselle of a second ago, the Giselle of the present, and the Giselle of every second to come, all at once. Me too. Now that is something the old Michelle would never have said. Could never have said, I imagine. Geez, you You caught me off guard and now I'm all flustered. I can refrain in the future if you would prefer. No, don't even think about it. Tell me more. I want to hear more. I'll see what I can do. Way to kill the mood, Captain Awkward. Putting pressure on me like that isn't making this any easier. You really aren't all that different, are you? Probably not. I still sometimes wonder if maybe this is all a dream. Don't even go there. Please don't break my heart like that. I honestly wasn't sure we would ever cross paths. That we would ever have this reunion. I even questioned whether anything I remembered was true. Maybe it was just delusional. No one believes in reincarnation or past lives today, so it was sometimes hard to believe it myself, you know. But still, you came looking. For as much as I couldn't believe, I wanted to believe 10 times more. That our time together, that the things I felt, that everything that took place in that mansion wasn't just my delusion. And I'm so glad I did. As am I. I felt much the same way. I thought I was confused, my mind playing tricks on me, but as time passed and the fog slowly cleared, I felt a strange certainty that I would find you if I went there. And I'm so glad I did. I wonder what everyone else is up to. Everyone else? I mean, we're here, so it wouldn't be that strange if everyone else that was trapped in the mansion were too. On my way to go see you that day, I actually ran into someone who we might have known. I remember now we did see something like that. At the end of the backstage episode, I think, was it? We did see a hint of this scenario. But yeah, is it a dream? No, it's real. We just have to believe. Yeah, like she said, we just have to believe. Oh? A man with wavy hair lost his hat in the wind and I picked it up for him. When he saw me, he asked if we had met before. And the way he talked, it sounded like he was looking for someone. Huh. Do you want to maybe see if we can find them? And do what? I don't know. Have a class reunion? A 1,000-year reunion would be quite the unusual event. I wouldn't mind seeing them, although I don't think we should go out of our way looking. They have their own lives now, much like we ours. We're free from the shackles that once bound us, and we should continue to be free to walk our own paths. Yeah, you're right. Though I do kind of hope we run into each other sometime. If we do, that simply means we were traveling intersecting paths. I like the sound of that. The hand of fate guides us. Indeed. Though to tell you the truth, until recently I didn't believe in faith or miracles or souls, anything that couldn't be demonstrated by science. Oh, you didn't? Well, I guess that's normal in this day and age. But now that I've experienced it for myself, I can no longer not believe. It would be hard not to. Michelle? I know I just said we shouldn't go out of our way to look for anyone, but there's one person I would like to find. Oh, I know, your brothers. I said one person. though I would like to see them too. I was referring to her. I promised her that when we met again, we would be friends. I'd like that too. To see her again, to be friends, and to put a smile on her face. Well, I think we've done enough relaxing to last all week. What's next on the schedule? I mean, I wouldn't mind staying here all day if that's what you want. I was thinking we could head into town, maybe do some window shopping. Sounds like a plan. Was there something funny about that? Just, who would have thought the day would come when you would suggest we go out on the town together? I wasn't holed up in there because I wanted to be. If things were different, I would have had no problem going outside. If you say so, Michelle. Wow, rude. Oh, speaking of books. Have you ever thought about writing anything, Michelle? Write a novel? Why would I? We've had some rather unique experiences, and I thought maybe they might make a good book. First of all, I have the writing ability of a 7th grader. Oh, that's surprising. Do I look like the writing type? You're smart. It seems like something you'd be good at. I would probably be a much better conversationalist if I were any good with words. I wasn't actually sure if you realized how bad you were at that. I can assure you I'm well aware. But you know, being able to express yourself verbally and on paper are two completely different skill sets. 100% agree. I'm also much more better in written than speaking freely. It may take you an hour to come up with exactly the right words to use, but writing doesn't have a time limit. Regardless, I don't think I could write about that. How about you? I suspect you might be the better fit for the job. Well, me? I don't think I'd make a very good writer either. And this is going to sound silly coming from me as the one who suggested it, but I think it might be best to keep our memories to ourselves. Putting something so personal, so special like that out there for all the world to see kind of makes it lose a little bit of that magic, you know? I agree with you wholeheartedly. And so much of those experiences I could never put into words, no matter what I thought of my own writing abilities. Nor am I interested in putting them on display. They're precious in part because they're our experiences, and I would like to keep it that way. Yeah. Well, it sounds like we're in agreement, so next topic. We should buy something while we're here. Then we can sit shoulder to shoulder on the sofa and read together. I have no objections. However, it might be best to buy separately, so we each have something we can enjoy. 1 book, 1 couch. A trip down memory lane. Pardon? You remember that time we sat by the fireplace together, reading from the same book? You were so stiff and cold. That was before we had fallen in love, even. But that was right about the time we started getting closer. Or do you not remember? Of course I do. I remember that date crystal clear. I heated up some awful wine on the fire, then we made ourselves nice and warm and read a book of adventure stories. As I recall, I was not yet especially kind to you at that point in time. Although, I still consider it a happy memory. In that case, how about we look for something nice and old to spark some more of those memories? Yes, let's. I can't believe the sun's already set. Why can't there be more time in the day? Seriously. Your parents will probably be worried if you're out much longer. Let me walk you to the station. Giselle? Give me 3 seconds. That's her phone. I presume she's calling home. Hey, Mom. I'm out with a couple friends, and you'll never guess what happened. We ran into a few girls I haven't seen since high school. We're going to be staying the night at one of their houses so we can catch up. I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Yep, I've got everything. See you. Well, you heard me. Are you sure about this? And do you lie to your mother like that all the time? I just haven't told her I have a boyfriend yet, and I don't have time to have that conversation with her tonight. Unless you don't want there to be a tonight. I didn't think you were the lying type. I can be a bad girl when I feel like it. She believed me without a second thought because I'm normally so well behaved. I've never given her a reason not to trust me. Cunning. And you're sure about this? Would you rather I go home? I never said that. It's just we have plenty of time ahead of us. There's no need to rush anything. I tried to hide it and probably not done the best job of it, but I've been over the moon all day today. And who wouldn't be? I finally reunited with the man I spent an eternity waiting for. And today's the first day I get to spend any real time with him. It might seem like we have all the time in the world, but you never know what might be waiting around the corner. We've both experienced that reality firsthand. Were you not as excited as me, Michelle? Have I been getting myself worked up over this all by myself, like an idiot? Was I alone in thinking that this would be the most important day of my life? No, of course not. When I saw you last week, the last thing I wanted to do was let you go home. I wanted to carry you back with me right then and there. But I didn't want to put you in a position where I was forcing you to uproot your own life, possibly getting in the way of your education. If any time called for a little pushiness, that was it. Yes, this was just an ordinary date, but it's a miracle it ever happened. I'm sorry. I want to spend as much time with you as I can, Giselle. Will you stay with me? Absolutely. Oh, and there's another thing that's changed about you, Michelle. You learned some basic social skills, like reading between the lines. You act like I wouldn't have been able to figure out what you wanted me to say back then. Okay, you're right, I probably wouldn't have. I didn't think you'd concede that one. Anyway, what now? Should we find a restaurant and have supper? Remember what I said about being pushy? Now's the time. What? Meaning? You're going to make me spell it out for you. I want you to... you know, take me to your... oh, of course. I would love to take you back to my... Crap. It's still a complete mess. But if I bring her to a hotel, it'll look like that's all I'm in it for. I just need to ask her to wait for a little bit to buy me enough time to at least make it look like a tornado didn't just pass through. Michelle? Oh, let me guess. Your place isn't presentable. Well, that might be putting it lightly. How many naughty posters do you have? Not a one. What about blow-up dolls? That's where your mind goes to. Even fewer. What do you think I am? You don't need to hide anything from me, Michelle. No matter how strange your fetishes are, I promise I won't judge you. I love the old Michelle and I love the new Michelle, all as one. I did not expect my declaration of love in the park to be turned around on me quite like this. I swear, there's nothing weird about my place. I've just been so busy with work lately, I haven't had a chance to clean, so it's a bit of a wreck. Oh, psh. Well, if that's all it is, I'll gladly help you make it sparkle. No, I'm not bringing you over to have you clean for me. Please, give me maybe 30 minutes, you can... Nope. I'm not spending 30 minutes, even 30 seconds away from you just because your place is a little messy. It won't be long, I swear. No doesn't mean not long. It means no. I lied to my mom so I could have this time with you. And think about it. Wouldn't it be better for both of us if I could see you as you are, not how you want to look for me? To help pave the way for our future. She's going to have me under her thumb for the rest of my life, isn't she? Off we go then. First some groceries, then back to your place. Off we go. She does have a point there, and also, I mean, she has seen his kind of messy side. I mean, that dusty old mansion. Not that it's quite the same, but you know. And here we... I said I wouldn't judge you, but I don't think I can keep that promise. What did I tell you? Alright, time to roll up our sleeves and make this place shine. Oh, you know, this kind of reminds me of 1,000 years ago. Here's hoping I don't suffocate in a cloud of dust this time. Phew. See, that didn't take too long between the two of us. I apologize for making it take any of your time. Oh, don't be, really. I'm mostly glad it didn't turn out to be a bunch of gross rotting food. Swarming with bugs would be a bridge too far, I think. And I can tell you've been busy from all the thick books and stacks of papers. Thin reference manuals or document stacks are a rarity. I try to keep as much of it digitally as I can, but a lot of these papers and reports aren't available in any other format. You're a systems engineer, was it? That's right. I was working at a company until a few years back, but I've been keeping steady work as a contractor lately. Wow! I'm amazed. The Michelle I knew would cower at the sound of the word work, and could hardly have survived for 3 days on his own. You know, before I found you, I assumed you'd be a noble like last time. So you assumed I was a helpless shut-in. And boy, am I glad you didn't turn out to be King Neat again. I'm glad to have not disappointed you. I also kind of suspected you would end up making video games. I hardly even play games. What gave you that idea? I'm not sure. Visions of a parallel universe, perhaps? I'm not even going to ask. What about you? Do you have a dream job, Giselle? I want to open a shop. Maybe it's because I came from a merchant family in my last life, but I've always been interested in running some kind of store. I'm even majoring in economics. I like that idea. If I do manage to get something up and running, I hope you'll help out. Absolutely. I'll do anything I can if it leads to a brighter future for you. Okay, well, I'm going to borrow your kitchen for a bit. Is there anything I can help with? You made lunch too, so I'd feel awful doing nothing. Last I checked, you and cooking were a dangerous mix. I'd like to think my taste buds are a little more refined this time around. Hopefully. In that case, I think I'll have you chop the veggies. But I'm the one who puts everything together, okay? She doesn't believe me. I'm stuffed. It was wonderful, thank you. Watching you work is like watching someone perform magic. Was I doing something funny you didn't tell me about? No, that's not what I meant. Just the way you managed to make everything so perfect without even looking at a recipe. Well, cooking is kind of a hobby of mine. But I lost a bit of preparation time to cleaning, so I couldn't make everything I wanted to. Next time, I'll make you something real fancy though. Like a roast chicken? Let's save that one for Christmas. I don't think when we have it makes the sight of just the two of us... I don't think when we have it makes the sight of just the two of us sitting around a large roast chicken any less ludicrous though. Oh yes, shall we open the wine now? So you only brought me home so you could get me drunk and have your way with me? I'm just kidding. Only consensually. Well, I'm joking. Let's have some wine, shall we? I never said I wasn't okay with it. Oh, this is still a ways out, but I thought I would mention I'm going to be moving sometime next year. Oh, but this is a perfectly fine apartment. I mentioned my parents lived in the suburbs a little ways from here, right? Well, they're planning to buy a new house soon, so I'll be taking over their old place. No point in letting it sit unused, I figured. Wow. Is your family rich then? Not extravagantly wealthy or anything, but reasonably well off. Looks like nobility runs in your blood after all. That's the literal definition, yes, but I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, it's bigger than here. So I was hoping you could come join me once things settle down at school. You're asking me to move in with you? I am. Absolutely, I'd love to. In fact, I was planning to start bringing stuff over here soon anyway. I didn't think you'd be the one to ask me. I figure it doesn't hurt to be pushy every now and then. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me know when you have a date. I'll help with the move. Certainly. I'm quite looking forward to it as well. Can they be any cuter? Thank you for letting me use your shower, Michelle. And your clothes. No problem. Although they are rather big on you. If a little tight around the chest. My heart's kind of starting to race now. In a different house, wearing different clothes with a different smell. Smell? I'm pretty sure that's clean. Should I get you something else? No, they don't smell. They smell like you, which makes me smile. Oh god, what am I saying? What am I saying? Oh, I forgot to mention. I only have one bed. The perfect number. Oh, well then, right this way. After you. Hey, Michelle, are you nervous? Not at all. We've slept together before, in the past. Oh yeah, I suppose we have. But this time feels different. My heart's pounding like crazy. I take it back. I'm nervous too. Hey, can we hold hands? Sure. I want you to know I'm the happiest girl in the world right now. So happy I'm scared I'll wake up and it will all be a dream. Or tomorrow will come and it'll all be torn away from me. I thought I was supposed to be the worrywart, and you the eternal optimist. Normally. You have nothing to fear. I will never let go of this hand again. No vanishing on me or pushing me away or anything like that, okay? I promise. Let's make this happiness into something that lasts forever. You and me, together. No getting bored of me once I'm over the hill either. I would never. Besides, I'll be making it there well ahead of you. I expect you to grow up to be the classiest 40-something in town, and don't you forget it. I'll try not to disappoint you. Hey, Michelle. I love you. More than anything in the world. Thank you so much for finding me in this life. And thank you for waiting so long and never giving up. Both in this life and the last. Giselle, I love you too. Good night, Michelle. Wake up. Wake up, Michelle. Oh. So bright. I thought I shut the curtains. Morning, sleepyhead. Giselle. Good morning. Huh. Wait, forget that. Do over. Good morning, Master. I hope you slept well. I can say without a doubt I have never slept better, nor awoke into a more pleasant sight in my entire life. And so their happy ending continues on. Oh, even more, okay. My heart, okay? My heart is bursting. I believe I'm on the second floor. Ah, yes, there it is. But I need my key to get in. The landlord should be able to help me with that. He lives upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my, why, hello there. Are you our new neighbor? Yes, I move in today. Were you not told where to find your key? It was a rather sudden move, so perhaps it was missed in the confusion. Oh, is that so? Well, your key's right here, darling, on the back of your mailbox door. Here you are. Thank you. You don't smile much, do you, darling? It's a real shame. You're very pretty. I've just never been very good at it. Practice makes perfect. Thank you for your assistance. And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Good day. Oh, why, thank you too, darling. Well, I should go. Before you go, make sure to stop by and say hi to the landlord. I assumed you were... Oh, heavens, no. I live on the 3rd floor. The landlord's one level up on the very top floor. My apologies for the confusion. It's the weekend, so he should be home. He recently took over for his parents, and my oh my, he's the prettiest young man I have ever seen. I'm not sure how a man would take to being called pretty, but I'll be darned if there's a better word to describe him. If I were another 30 years younger, I might have tried to go after him myself. You can't be what, 15, 16 years old? Still in high school and already living on your own. You're moving fast, darling. Are your parents... I have a lot to unpack, so I really should get going. Oh dear, so sorry for keeping you. If you need anything, just give me a shout, okay? Or the landlord. I'm sure he'll be happy to help too. It was a pleasure meeting you, darling. You too, ma'am. She's a bit overwhelming. I hope the landlord isn't quite so boisterous. She said he was a pretty young man. Well, I should at least say hello. I can leave my bags inside and unpack when I'm done. It's her, isn't it? Oh, a butterfly. How did you get in here? It's moving kind of sluggishly. Don't worry, I'll get you back outside where you belong. Take care. This is the place. I'm not looking forward to this. Too many new people in one day. Coming. It'll be just a second. A woman's voice. But the landlord's a man, isn't he? Maybe his sister. Or wife? I'll get it. Wait, that voice. It's probably the new girl. We should both go out to greet her. Ah. Yep, you were right. It's our new neighbor. It's a pleasure to have you. And we meet again. See you again. A glimpse of joy, complete happily ever after. That we would see the day to have one whole section in here that is just happy. I can't even believe it. And I mean, that was Morgana there at the end, for sure. Oh, I'm not lying to you when I said I'm almost crying. This has me very emotional. They deserve this so much. Like after so much time and so much pain. This makes me so happy. Oh my god. Yeah, I have nothing left to say, but let me just have one look because wait. Because there is supposed to be a backstage episode here. Is it under gift? Yes. Okay, we're not gonna do that today. The video is long enough, I think, and I like if it's like last time, backstage episode might be long enough as well. So I'm gonna leave backstage for next time. Yeah, so that was it for today. That was it for the sub episodes. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd really like to know your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, bye bye!